How many times should I reach out to a prospect before just giving up and moving on to the next one? That's the question I'm going to answer for you today in this video, so stay tuned. This is Micah with the Max Revenue YouTube show. Thanks for checking us out today. Let's get into this. All right, so how often should you call someone, right? Fair question. And I think it just depends. Every prospect might be slightly different depending on their size, but here's kind of a general rule I follow. About 6 months out is where I'm trying to work, right? In the insurance world, we know that their policies are going to renew, let's just say in June. Well, I'm going to start trying to call these people in December, January timeframe. Always trying to work out ahead, right? And then when I got that list of people that are renewing in June, let's just say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially break them into kind of two groups in every other day scenario and start calling them about every other day, 5 attempts each. So that might be over a 2-week span. I should reach out about 5 times just via phone. Again, not leaving voicemails, just calling them. And sometimes I found actually no voicemail is the best voicemail and the best way to get a call back. But anyways, calling them 5 times in a 2-week span. If they don't answer by the 5th time, I follow up with leaving a voicemail, and then maybe a day or two later, sending an email. And then maybe, again, if we're looking at if they're June renewal and now we're sitting at, let's say it's February 1st, and I've touched them 5-6 times, I might put out one more last feeler to them. And then they're done kind of for that year. Because again, I'm trying to work out far enough ahead where I can do my due diligence, have proper time to do my best work, and get hired if it makes sense. So that's the cadence I found works the best. Now, after that period, I don't just wait all the way till next year to reach out. Maybe that's why you got to use a CRM system. We talked about that in our tech stack. Just makes it easy. It automatically floods your follow-up call. So, after my last attempt, maybe let's just say February, that's my 6th attempt. Well, then 3 months from now, I'll put a little reminder in my CRM. Hey, ask them how the renewal went. Send an email or send them a value piece, whatever the case may be. And I'm maybe doing that every 3 to 4 months, not too often, 2-3 touches before I maybe call them again aggressively next year in December, 6 months prior. So again, this is kind of the general rule of thumb. If you have your large accounts that you're really targeting, it might be a little bit more heavy. Or if you're, you have certain accounts that are really close to you geographically speaking, you want to kind of do some drop-in stuff, go for it. I'm just saying this is a good rule of thumb to use for most prospects, and especially if you're calling people that are not necessarily your next door neighbor, it can work out and help you maximize your time, right, to make sure that you're as efficient as possible. So to recap for everyone, 5 attempts, 5 to 6 months prior to the X date. After that, that's when I would kind of cut bait for that year, right? Move on to the next one. Keep in touch with them maybe 3-4 times throughout the year. Hey, if you found this video informative or helpful in any way, do us a favor, give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and we look forward to seeing you on future videos. Good luck out there.